So if you never voted before, make sure you get out and vote right now, because it's the real one. And in the words of my brother Takeoff, let me get a Kamala. I'm gonna hand it over to Tyler the Green. Let him talk about his vote and introduce the next president of the United States of America. Yes, sir! So if you never voted before, make sure you get out and vote right now, because it's the real one. And in the words of my brother Takeoff, let me get a Kamala. I'm gonna hand it over to Tyler the Green. Let him talk about his vote and introduce the next president of the United States of America. Yes, sir!
Shalom, shalom, shalom. First thing and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Secondly, I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and righteousness and in sincerity. And third of all, I want to give salutations to the hopeful elect that's out on the highways and byways teaching and preaching this word in truth and in sincerity. And the title of this lesson is going to be, This is Madness. Once again, this is madness. And as you've seen in that clip at the beginning of the video, this is madness, straight folly. You got Kamala Harris bringing out these, rappers, Quavo, Megan Thee Stallion, just to bring in, the so-called black vote. They know that these rappers, these, influencers have a big, they have a big influence on Jake, especially the youth. And I'm talking about between 18 to about 35, in between there, these Quavos, your NBA young boys, all of these different, artists that's hot and popping, that's the demographic that they really reaching. And it's mainly Jake, So that's what, Kamala Harris is out here trying to do, being deceptive with it. You don't never see no artist out here standing in nothing like that. A election. You see Quavo out there with his chains on. Megan Thee Stallion out here shaking her butt. And then you seen all of the people in the crowd, they look like they was kind of second guessing too. Like, what's really going on right here? Like, I feel like I'm at a concert. We supposed to be somewhere that's professional. But the truth of the matter is, Babylon the Great is falling, And these people that are high up, these heads, they're getting desperate, They're losing the grip and the hold through all of this deception that they've been using throughout the years. So now they having to do more and more, use more and more. But even though they are using things like this, using artists, the Lord is exposing it now. It's being perceived. The people of this world are starting to see these things for what they truly are. But I don't want to be too long-winded. I'm going to start this lesson off with Ecclesiastes 10:6. And it reads, Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. Right. This is folly, and it's set in great dignity. Let me grab dignity right quick. folly is set in great dignity. It says height, elevation, elevated place, in a high place, proudly of nobles. Right. They got this broadcasted on television at the election. You know, she out here trying to, you know, promote herself. And this is how she's doing it, by promoting folly. You know, she's out here trying to get the black vote, but she's doing it through folly, you know, through vanity, by, you know, just straight up going off, you know. Got Jake out here, you know, Eve out here in front of everybody just being a whore, you know. And then you got Jake out here just talking out his ass. He don't know nothing about what he talking about. You don't know who Kamala Harris is. She invited you because she know what you can do for her numbers. Now it says, and the rich sit in low place. Right. The men of the Lord are the rich, and we sit in a low place. Our voices are overlooked. You know, what we say is overlooked. You know, the people of this world, they turn a blind eye to what we say. But somebody like Quavo, somebody like Megan Thee Stallion, they say something, you know, Jake looking ear to ear, you know. They're very attentive when it comes to the people of this world. But when it comes to the rich in the spirit, because we're rich in the spirit. We're not rich in the flesh, but we're rich in the spirit. And I'm going to grab a scripture on that. But we sit in a low place, you know. And that's just how the Lord has it right now. But I'm going to grab Revelation 2:9 just to prove that point, that we are rich in the spirit. You know, we're not rich in the flesh here because we're in our captivity. We're in a lowly place here. But because Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai has awoken us to his truth, we have become rich in the spirit because we have the riches of the spirit of the Lord, you know, working with us, you know. Now this is Revelation 2:9, and it reads, I know thy works and tribulation and poverty. Right. We go through tribulation all day, every day, and we are in poverty, you know. But it says, but thou art rich. And that's the point, you know. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. Exactly. So although we have to work in this society, getting, you know, put down all day, every day, going through tribulations, going through poverty, we still rich, you know. We're rich in the spirit, you know, because it says poverty right there. The Lord not going to contradict itself. It says, but thou art rich. We're rich through the spirit. Now I could really, that's the point right there. But I'm going to grab Isaiah right quick. Isaiah 9:16. This is Isaiah 9:16, and it reads, for the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed. Right. Quavo, Megan Thee Stallion, these are the leaders of, you know, our nation right now. You know, these celebrities, all of these different, you know, influencers, they are the leaders, you know, because they are leading our nation. You know, they have the control and the influence over, you know, the majority of our nation. You know, so these leaders that are of this world, you know, I'm going to use Quavo and Megan Thee Stallion for example, because those are the ones that was just up there doing that dumb stuff. They're causing our people to err, to go off, you know, to be destroyed, because they got them trusting in Egypt. They got them trusting in the rulers and in the chariots of Egypt, when we should be trusting in the power of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, in the mercy of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. You know, so they're going to cause, you know, 2/3 of our nation to be destroyed. It says, and they that are led of them are destroyed. Right. They're going to lead you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans straight to destruction, right along with themselves. They go walk into the pit, and y'all go walk right into the pit right behind them, like some blind idiots. Now, this is Isaiah 9:17, and it reads, "Therefore the Lord shall have no joy in their young men, neither shall have mercy on their fatherless and widows. For every one is an hypocrite and an evildoer, and every mouth speaketh folly. For all this his anger is not turned away, and his hand is stretched out still." Exactly. The Lord is not about to have mercy on these 2/3, on these wicked Negroes and Hispanics and Native Americans. You know, the Lord is not about to have mercy. He's not about to show pity. You know, he is going to destroy them with a sore destruction, right along with these wicked Edomites and these, bugged out nations. The Lord is going to destroy these people. And these leaders are helping lead them to this destruction. But let me get Ecclesiasticus 7:7. Ecclesiastes, Salakia. And it reads, this is Ecclesiastes 7:7, and it reads, "Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart." Exactly. So let me grab mad right quick. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. Because it's not talking about like an angry mad. It says to shine. This is mad. To shine, to flash forth light, to praise, boast, be boastful, to be boastful, boastful ones, boasters, to praise, to make a fool of, make into a fool, to act madly, act like a madman. But this right here, to shine, to flash forth light, boast, be boastful, this is what it's talking about, Oppression makes a wise man shine, Oppression makes a wise man praise, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Because a wise man knows that through oppression and through tribulation and through all of the things that we go through in this world comes glory, Through that fire comes gold, If you go, you're purified through that fire, So a wise man understands that, and, it causes him to, grow stronger. But it says, and a gift destroyeth the heart. Exactly. The heart meaning the mind. And gifts is all that Babylon has been giving, these Babylonians. That's why they so docile and so sleep in a big slumber, because they just getting gift after gift after gift. Even her, bringing them up there, that was a gift to, these 2/3 idiots, and all of these other people that follow these people, because them seeing their favorite celebrity up there, it's a gift to them, Oh, I love Quavo. Oh, I love Megan. Kamala brought them up there. Oh, she gotta be right. It's a rewarding feeling to them, because they, idolize these people and they worship these people. So it destroys their hearts. They don't think logically. They don't think realistically. They don't see the deception in these actions, because it's just a gift to them. It's something good, something rewarding, because that person is a so-called black man or black woman, and they got them up on the big stage with all of the politicians. Because of that, you think it's something good, like it's a reward. So it destroys your heart. A gift destroyeth the heart, But let me jump to Proverbs. This ain't supposed to be a long lesson, so I'm just trying to get through these quick. Keep brothers' attentions, right on the topic. But this is Proverbs 1:22, and it reads, "How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? The scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge." Exactly. How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? That's a question that's going out to, these Israelites, these 2/3 Israelites. Y'all seeing these things repeatedly happening, seeing Joe Biden right when it's election time going randomly into little fast food places, shaking hands with Jakes, talking to Jakes and different stuff like that. See the same thing with Donald Trump, bringing them 2 rappers on stage. And then you had him in a Wendy's, I think, talking to, all of the people that was working in there, which was mostly Jake looking like. It looked like it was mostly Jake in there working. But they only do that when it's time for them to, be elected. When they trying to get that black vote. It happens every time. So how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? How long will you not see this deception? How long? And it says, and the scorners delight in their scorning. Right, scorning against the man of the Lord. How long will you delight in that? How long will you not see the evil in this world and not see the good in this truth? How long? And it says, and fools hate knowledge. Exactly. Because they rather watch these idiots twerk on stage and just sell out and do wickedness rather than, go into the scriptures and actually seek knowledge, but not even just going into the scriptures. Listening to the men of the Lord, taking heed to them, actually hearing them, because that's the start. You can pick up that Bible, but if you don't have the men of the Lord teaching you, you're not going to get nowhere. The Lord uses his men, his prophets, to teach. He not just about to come to you and tell you, the whole from, Genesis to Revelation and then the Apocrypha. No, you're not finna have a dream and know everything. That's not what's going on. You have to seek the men of the Lord and they will teach you through the Spirit if the Lord is dealing with you, that is. Because not everybody can just go to the men of the Lord and just be taught. But this is Ephesians 4:14, and I'm going to end it off on this. It reads, that we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro, and carried about with every wind of doctrine, by the sleight of men and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie in wait to deceive. Right. The Lord brought us out of that. Those that have been woken up to this truth, and I'm talking about the truth, Great Millstone specifically, those that have been woken up to this truth, that doctrine, the doctrine of Great Millstone, the 100% truth, and actually believe it wholly, and can see, but through these deceptions that these other camps are spewing out, those that can see that, we are no longer tossed to and fro from every wind of doctrine, and it says by the sleight of men and cunning craftiness. Right. Like Kamala Harris bringing them out on stage. That is cunning craftiness. It says whereby they lie in wait to deceive. Exactly. She's been lying and waiting and doing all kind of things behind the scenes to deceive. And that is included into it. And best believe there's going to be a lot more things. You go see a whole lot more antics and different things that they try to do to get this black vote. They are not right. They are not right. Kamala Harris is not right. Quavo is not right. Megan Thee Stallion is not right. They are all off. And they're all going to be put to death ultimately. So that was the point of this lesson. This is just pure madness, like the title says, It's straight deception, straight wickedness, and straight folly. You know, not to be taken seriously. You know? It's to be seen for what it is, though. It's to be seen as deception, as wickedness, as pollution to the minds of our people. Because those are the role models that you bring up. Quavo, that rap about nothing but drugs and killing and stuff like that, and Megan Thee Stallion, that rap about nothing but whoring herself out and every other wicked act that she could do to herself or somebody else. Those are the role models. We see what's going on. But with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. Shalom, Akim.